Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Blue. Now it's time to challenge the Elite Four. It is time to get on with it with the Pokemon League. We have gotten so far from starting in Pallet Town. We are here at Indigo Plateau. 4 trainers await us, the Elite Four, each one with a specialty of a type, each one that has to be defeated before we can get to what we really want, the Pokemon Championship. So, let's just go through our team that we have right now. Jolteon, Articuno, Ninetales, Hitmonlee, Blastoise, and Sandslash. This is a very fine setup. Some weaknesses, of course, like we don't have any psychic types, which are a bit poor, but we have covered the ice types, which is good. We have electric, we have a fire type, we have a fighting, a water, and a ground type. This should do well throughout the whole process here, and if, of course, things doesn't do well, I have stacked up all the cash I won so far and bought a lot of items. This should do as well, and here we go, Elite Four time. It's time to get to it. And here we have the first opponent in Elite Four, Lorelei. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha! Are you ready? We are ready. Here we go. Elite Four number 1, Lorelei. And her first Pokemon is a Dewgong. Level 54, yeah. The Pokemon here is really high. I think the lowest level Pokemon of everyone is over level 60, so make sure your Pokemon are at least close to 50 or 45 to 50 like mine are. So Dewgong is an ice type, but it's also a water type. That is why having Jolteon first is a good choice. Let's give it out a Thunderbolt. Pretty good. Oh, this is bad. Rest. Now, I don't really think that's a big of a problem for us, because Rest regains every health that you lost so far. Only problem is, you will sleep for 2 full turns. So if you have a Pokemon that has a lot of health and pretty defensive, you can use Rest to actually really keep up going as the fight goes on. But if you have low health and low defense, Rest can be a suicidal move. For example, against Jolteon, I wouldn't have used Rest because he will sleep for the next turn, regardless. So I can just take away with 1 Thunderbolt and a Thunder Shock, and Dewgong should go down pretty easy. And down it goes. So 1 Pokemon down, 4 more to go for Lorelei. Next up we have Cloyster. Just the same thing as Dewgong. This Pokemon is also an ice type, but it's a water type duel. So of course using Thunderbolt against Dewgong is how you want to do it. Now this Pokemon has a lot more defense, but as you can see, it was taken down with a crit, so that doesn't really help it. Good for us, bad for Lorelei. 2 down, 3 to go. And Jolteon is halfway to 100, level 50. Look at that speed. We'll reach over 300 speed at max level. That's really awesome. Next one is Slowbro. Slowbro is also dual type water and psychic. So if you have any counter for psychic, which doesn't really have any much counters in generation 1, you can use that. But in general, use a grass type or use electric type. Slowbro has pretty decent health, but the pain about Slowbro is that it has a very high special. One good thing though, Slowbro is very slow. Like, I think he's one of the slowest Pokemon in generation 1. Take that to your advantage. You see that even though he is pretty high special, his health pool is not as big as Dewgong, and that's why I could take him down with 1 hit. So 3 down, 2 more to go. Now here comes Jinx. Unlike the other 3 Pokemon we faced so far, Jinx is not a water type. Jinx is a mix of ice and psychic. There's something you can do here. You can use a fighting type, but that will be suicide, because Jinx is also a psychic type. So fighting type will be melted. I suggest using a fire type for this. You can also use a rock type Pokemon, but most rock type Pokemon have very low special stats, which mean that even a psychic attack can take it down very quickly. And also because ice, she can take you down. So the best way to take down Jinx is using a fire type. I could of course use Moltres for Elite Four, but I really want to use Ninetales instead. I feel like this is one of my Pokemon. Water Slam doesn't really hurt much. Jinx doesn't really have super high attack powers. You see, he's 11 levels higher than me, and still the Water Slam she didn't do much damage than that. And Jinx goes down, and Ninetales does the job and goes to level 46. Excellent. One last Pokemon, and it's Lapras. Just like the Dugong, just like the Cloyster, this Pokemon is a dual type, water and ice. So send out an electric type against this Pokemon. You can use a grass type too, but beware, grass is weak to ice. Let's send out the Thunderbolt. Now Lapras is very tanky, much more tankier than Dugong. You see, he didn't do too much. And here's Blizzard. That's the most powerful ice attack in the game. We should be surviving this unless it crits. Yeah, we'll do fine. Took about half our health. We will be surviving fine here. Because Lapras is not very fast. It's just very tanky, has high special, but not much more to do about that. Jolteon takes down, and there we go. One Elite Four trainer has been defeated. We have 3 more to go. How dare you! Pretty good money here as well. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of Pokemon League power. Yeah, she's right. Remember, this is the first trainer, and also remember one important thing. If you fail in the Pokemon League, you have to start with Lorelei and go build your way all your way up again if you manage to fail against her or other of the Elite Four members coming up. So make sure that you have a lot of items set so you can heal up if you need to. So for example, now I want to use a Hyper Potion on Jolteon. And that's it. Jolteon did the job very fine here. Now I'm going to change my Pokemon slightly a bit, according to the next Pokemon I'm going to face. So I'm actually going to switch Blastoise in for Jolteon here, because Jolteon will be useless against the next Pokemon I'm going to face. But from Lorelei and Ice, let's meet our next Elite Four opponent. Yeah, this is a guy that you probably have seen in the TV series, and you probably also have seen him on the other Elite Fours you have probably seen in other games. This is Bruno, and he looks like he's a rock type Elite Four. No, Bruno is a muscular, huge guy, and what does that mean? Yeah, he's Elite Four of fighting types. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. With rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger. I will train with my Pokemon. Citano, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! There we go, Elite Four trainer number 2, Bruno. Also 5 Pokemon, but you might wonder, why did I choose Blastoise, a water Pokemon, against fighting? That is because, for some reason, he uses Onix, a non-fighting Pokemon. In fact, Onix is weak to fighting. But if you see in the TV series, The Enemy, you see that one of Bruno's favorite Pokemon is indeed Onix, just as Brock. And since Onix is really weak to water attacks, then we'll just abuse that. Onix has so low health, so low special, that one Surf should be more than enough for Onix. No problem. I don't know why they made Onix so weak. He's like one of the largest Pokemon in Generation 1, and he's one of the weakest. Really humiliating. But from Onix, we're actually gonna fight a proper fighting Pokemon. Introducing Hitmonchan. Now, since I didn't have a psychic Pokemon here, that's gonna be a bit of a problem for me. But I do have Articuno, a flying type. Problem with Articuno is that it's also an ice type, so if it lands one of their fighting moves against Articuno, I might be in trouble. But Articuno can do super effective moves against Hitmonchan, that's why I want to choose it. So let's start with the fly attack. And of course, using X defend, that's bad for us, because this means that we probably will be taking some damage in the next turn when we land. Let's see how we survive. Yeah, half health. So that's okay. Under punch, that's super effective. Didn't do much damage though, because Hitmonchan, despite doing super effective damage, remember that he's no electric type, so he doesn't have stat bonus, and he has very low special, so that doesn't really do much against our Articuno. So we're gonna use a fly again, this will be enough, and Hitmonchan goes down. But from Hitmonchan, we will face his brother, and the more dangerous one as well, Hitmonlee. We'll keep with Articuno, even though this might be a bit of a problem. Because Hitmonlee is faster and has much higher attack than Hitmonchan. Problem is, Hitmonchan has less health and has also lower defense. We're still faster than the Hitmonlee, luckily though. He also uses X defend on Hitmonlee, which is I think can be a good choice, but he should be taking more damage than Hitmonchan, so we probably need to do fly twice. Let's see. Yeah. He's almost down. And for some reason the AI wants to do 2x defense on Hitmonlee, which I don't understand, because I'll just fly up again. Focus energy. Okay, so he's really pumping up to take me out. He's using 2x defense and a focus energy to increase his crit rate. What does that help though when he gets killed in 2 flies? So yeah, that's just the AI being very smart, I guess. Good job, Generation 1 AI. Good job. So that was from 2 Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Now we're gonna face another joke. Onyx again. Let's have Articuno do this job for us. Because Onyx hates ice. Ice Beam. Yeah, CR Onyx. But from an actual 2 powerful fighting moves and 2 rather powerless Onyxes, we're gonna face off against probably the best fighting type Pokemon in Generation 1. Machamp, the fully evolved form of Machop. A Pokemon that you can only retrieve in this game by trade. That's right. We'll stick Articuno for this. It might be a suicide, but I feel like Articuno is the only one that can really do a lot of damage to this, because he is tanky and he does a lot of attack power. So we will start with a fly again, because he's not very fast. Leer could have been dangerous for us if that had landed. Let's see how our fly does. Does about at half damage. It's about the same as a Hitmonchan with an X defend. Here comes a Leer. Now I will be using fly again. If my fly though doesn't KO him next time, he can KO me in 1 hit. Okay, so you're rather using X defend on himself. That's fine. I guess he'll most likely survive the next fly then. Let's see. He does. Okay, what will happen now? Another Leer. Luckily the AI in this game is very questionable. So we fly up again. He uses another X defend for some weird reason. And down he goes. Man, I can't wait till I start off the next Pokemon game, because the AI here is getting a bit ridiculous. But win is a win. Bruno goes down. 2 Elite Fours beaten. 2 more to go. Why? How could I lose? My job is done. Go face your next challenge. Yeah, I guess he got a bit embarrassing as like a bit of a power man, and he wasn't given much trouble, should we say. I mean, look here, we don't even need to heal much. Could probably heal these two. I want Articuno healed here. It's not much healed by 23, but Articuno will be very useful very soon. And Ninetales doesn't really have much use in the rest of the Pokemon. Maybe later, but I'll think about it. Ninetales is still a good, very, let's say, on the bench. So it's fun. It lost 29 health. I think that should be fine. But now I'm gonna change the Pokemon again. From Blastoise, I'm gonna change to Sandslash for our next opponent. So 2 Elite Four trainers have been taken down. We have 2 more to go. Let's fight. Next one. Whoa, are we back in the Pokemon Tower now? No, we're not. This is Elite Four trainer number 3. And as you can probably guess from the theme of the Pokemon Tower, this Pokemon trainer, Elite Four member number 3, specializes in ghost Pokemon. This is the oldest Pokemon Elite Four member in all of Pokemon generations, Agatha. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old elf was once tough and handsome. That was decades ago. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokédex. He's wrong! Pokemon are for fighting! Citano, I'll show you how a real trainer fights! Bring it on, Grandma! Elite Four number 3, Agatha, the master of Ghost-type Pokemon. And what better way to start off against the most powerful Ghost-type Pokemon of them all, Gengar. Now luckily, in the other generation of Pokemon, this Pokemon can actually become immune to ground-type moves. That's not the case here. Problem is that Gengar is very fast, so he'll outspeed me. And Dream Eater is useless to use when the Pokemon is not asleep. Dream Eater only does damage when a Pokemon is sleeping. So again, the AI is very dumb. This gives you a turn to dug the hole. Now we use Dream Eater again. That won't never work. I'm not asleep, Gengar. But this will hurt you. One hit KO. This ghost Pokemon usually have extremely low defense. His health is not very high either. So Gengar one shot by Dig, and that means Sand Slash does the job. Now from one ghost type Pokemon we're gonna fight off against Golbat for some reason. I mean Golbat's not even a ghost type, it's a poison and flying. Now should we tackle a poison and flying? Yeah. Jolteon, return please. Golbat is so ugly in Generation 1. Like, he's like huge mouth and tongue with like drool. Oh. Well, let's just use the Thunderbolt and make short work of this very creepy bat. Just like that. Critical hit as well, just to ensure that we take it down. And we have 3 more to go. And next one is Haunter. Yeah, Haunter is the evolved form of Ghastly and the pre-evolved form of Gengar. Just like Machamp for Machoke and Machoke, Gengar can only be gained to you by trade. So, if you want to have a Gengar on the team, you must get a Haunter and trade it with a friend and get it back again. Or just get someone else's Haunter, so you'll get a Gengar then. Just like you do with Gengar, you'd go with Dig. Remember, he's faster than you. And this can be a problem, because now I fell asleep. I'm not gonna take any chances here. If he uses Dream Eater on me, I'll take a lot of damage. To avoid that, you use a full heal. Now use the Confuse Ray. This one you can't really cure, so that's a bit of a problem, but this should be fine. So making us confused, we just have to try. Confuse Ray twice, of course, AI, that doesn't work. I'm confused. And I hurt myself. That's bad. But let's just keep on going. Hypnosis didn't affect me this time. It can. Okay, now we dug a hole. Well, the problem with using these 2-stage moves is that he has to go through the confusion battle twice, unless he breaks through it. Now he uses Hypnosis again. Doesn't work on me because I'm not there. I'm confused. And he's Dig. Great! And Haunter takes a beating like a lifetime and he gets a crit as well. Sand Slash the critter! And down goes Haunter. Awesome. Next up is Arbok. This is actually only a solo type poison. And I actually will not want to choose Sandslash for this because it's confused. So I'm actually going to switch to Blastoise for this. Because despite Blastoise not being a ground type Pokemon, he knows Earthquake. So let's just use that. Earthquake is the most powerful ground-type Pokemon move in Generation 1. I think it has same attack power as Dig, but it might be a bit higher, I can't remember. Total damage in 1 hit. His Screech failed. I don't think we need to use another Earthquake, so I'm just gonna do it with Surf. Take Arbok's level to 58. We're starting to get very high on the levels now. Surf was enough, Arbok goes down, and Agatha has only 1 Pokemon left. That is another Gengar. This one is level 60. But I'll still have my faith in Sand Slash. If not, Blastoise can also do the job here, but this one can be a bit tough. Level 60 Gengar. We have to have some hope here and some dumb AI moves. We start with Dig. Nightshade. This will hurt. Nightshade does damage based upon what level the Pokemon is. So if he's level 60, Nightshade does 60 damage. Simple as that. He misses Nightshade. Let's see now. Can my Dig take out all of his health? Let's see. Yes, it does. His defense is so low, his health pool is not very good. Even a 45 Sand Slash takes down a 15 level higher Gengar. Gengar goes down. A lot of XP for Sand Slash. He goes to level 46. And Agatha goes down. We have taken down 3 Elite Four. 1 more remains. Oh, you're something special, child. I am. You win. I see what the old dove sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Thank you, Granny. So, Agatha was a bit of a pain. I think the first time I played Pokemon Red on my Game Boy, I think Agatha gave me the most problems early on, because the Gengar was really a pain to take care of. So, that means Agatha is taken down. We have the last member of the Elite Four remaining, and this one can be very hard for you. But he has a one ultimate weakness, that is ice types, or ice moves. Because he's the master of dragon Pokemon, Lance. And so, what I want to do is get Articuno on top. Articuno can take down his whole team by himself. Now there's actually one catch I want to do here actually. I'm not going to start with Articuno, I'm actually going to start with Jolteon. Because the first Pokemon he uses is not a dragon type. It's a water and flying. Yeah, you probably know where it is. But you'll start with Jolteon, and Articuno will be coming in as soon as the first one goes down. And with that in mind, let's go. The final Elite Four member, Lance.
Ah, I heard about you, Citano. I lead Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know what dragons are, mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and race, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Citano.
And he has a gym leader theme. Here we go, the final Elite Four member, the Dragon Master, Lance. And his first Pokemon is a Gyarados. Water and flying, Gyarados. That's why I want to start out with a Jolteon, because Articuno can't really do much against Gyarados. But this one can. One Thunderbolt should be more than enough to take down Gyarados. He has a 4-time weakness to electric. One hit KO, bye-bye Gyarados. Now it's Articuno's turn to show off. First we go 51 on Jolteon, that's pretty good. And now, Dragonair. Dragonair is the evolved form of Dratini, the only pure dragon-type Pokemon in Generation 1. And dragons, they are a bit special. Dragons are weak to themselves. Yeah, they're weak to dragon moves, and they're weak to ice. Ice is generally a very weak Pokemon type in Pokemon, but ice was really powerful in Generation 1 because Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite hates ice. One Ice Beam, that's what we need. And Dragonair succumbs to ice, and even a crit to make sure of it, Dragonair goes down. And Articuno goes a level up. That's great for us, because more special is always good. Now is another Dragonair. Yeah, he has 2 Dragonairs. We just do the same as we did just now, an Ice Beam. Should be more than enough against a Dragonair. And it is. So far, so good. But then comes the question. Next up is Aerodactyl. This is a rock and flying type, so we're still using Articuno for this one. But be weird though, Aerodactyl can take some moves against you. He has very high attack power, and he is pretty fast for a rock type. He's just not very defensively good. And he also have... okay, this can be a problem. Hyper Beam. The most powerful normal attack move aside from suicidal moves. Hyper Beam. But Hyper Beam is a 2-stage move. You attack first and you recharge after. But he's so weak to ice, so down he goes. And now the final Pokemon of Lance, the Dragonite. He's ultimate dragon Pokemon, and the fully evolved form of Dratini, the evolved form of Dragonair. Here we go, Articuno versus Dragonite. Level 62. Now I want to use the Blizzard. Let's take a chance. It can miss. Let's hope for it. It will not. And it hits. Dragonite will not survive this for sure. This is so powerful. And there we go. It's super effective. Dragonite goes down, Articuno gets a lot of XP, and Lance is history in the Elite Four.
That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master.
Do you hear that, guys? We've done it. We have finally done it. Or have we?
I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Citano.
You are now the Pokemon League champion!
Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead.
You have to face another trainer. His name is...
Steven!
Ooh.
He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion.
Indeed he is. Steven has gone before us. He bested all the Elite Four like we just did. He is the Pokemon champion right now. He is our next and final opponent. So get ready, people, because the next time we will be here, we will face off against Steven for the right to be called the Pokemon Champion. It's gonna be an epic battle, but remember, we have one more thing to do after we fight Steven, and I'll talk about that next time. But this is the end for this part. Elite Four has gone down. We have one more trainer to face, and after we've beaten Steven, then we are the Pokemon Champion. The dream that we start off in Pallet Town is almost realized. We only have to beat Steven one more time, but this time he's going to be very tough. And for Steven, get all your health up to max. Get everything ready. Just use everything you have against him. Become the champion. If you have any feedback on my Let's Play and want to discuss this game, please leave a comment below this video. If you want to be notified when I upload more parts and other stuff on my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. With that, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.